ever saw. When I started balling, I was young. You won't think.
Okay, so welcome to a brand new challenge. This time I'm going to be doing the 2032 MLB The Show 16 Franchise Mode Challenge. So we'll basically be going to simming to 2032 and playing 2 seasons just to see if we win in the World Series. But we're playing as the Chicago Cubs here in Chicago. So go and do normal settings. Yeah, so we'll be basically simming up to 2032 and we'll sim right now. Okay, so we are in the year 2033. The MLB has changed dramatically though. The age of these players the age is just huge. Usually these players are gonna end up being like 25, like 27 is like the average age, like 28, 29 is average age. And most of these players are like 35, 36, all the good ones at least. But we are the Cubs obviously, so yeah, our roster's changed dramatically. All our good players are in their mid 30s. Some decent players like 28, like Scotty McCall, but the rest are all good. All the good players are in the mid 30s. But we have our top player is Randall Mudd, 90 overall, 30 years old. Second best player is Raymond Saldana, 90 overall, 36 years old. Third best player is Willie Villarreal, 89 overall, 28 years old. We just signed him in the offseason, the CPU did at least, but we couldn't even afford a coach though. Literally, we signed this guy to like a 6-year, $78 million deal, or something around that. Signed him to a big contract, and the entire offseason, it kept telling me to go and stop simulation because we couldn't afford to put in an offer for like a hitting coach or something like that. He said that the entire day, every day of this offseason, I had to go and click no for some offer or something. But they're taking out our offer for a coach. But anyway, this is what our roster looks like. It looks really different though. Most of our players are old, but that's just MLB in this game right now. So we'll go to, I guess, there's a starting pitching. Starting pitching is not too bad. 36 years old is our top player, Tyler Avila, 84 overall. Then you have Sean Almanzar, 83 overall, 34 years old. Third is Edgar Gonzalez, 80 overall, 33 years old. Alan Montoya, Douglas Fisler, Jacob McCord, and all that. So we'll go to the award, just see who the top player was, and then we'll be last year. So MVP was Brian Campillo from the San Diego Padres. The starting pitcher, I'm guessing he played well in the National League. American League, you have Michael Frazier from the Seattle Mariners. And you can see these names are really different though. Okay, we'll go to Cy Young. Brian Campillo won the Cy Young. And Jim Davis won the Cy Young for the Oakland A's in the American League. Batting title, Will Nelson won that from the Cincinnati Reds. And American League, Michael Frazier won it from the Mariners. We'll go to reliever of the year. Adam Shields won it for the Orioles in the American League, and Solomon Casillas won it for the Nationals. Rookie of the year, Maurice Santos and Keith Rich. Hank Aaron, Manuel Vizcaino from the A's, and Michael Frazier from the Mariners. Gold Glove for a pitcher, got Cesar Rivera from the Diamondbacks, Randy Heck from the Boston Red Sox. Gold Glove for a catcher, we got Steven Cortez and Eddie Francisco. Richie Alley for first base, and John Austin. Second base, we have Raymond Vasquez and Joaquin Ortega. And then we have Curtis Carney from the Yankees for third base, and Greg Schroeder for third base, and so on. I don't want to go through all these guys, but you just see how different the MLB is though. Completely different names. I doubt there's even a player I even know in the MLB right at this point. The players at least I know from the MLB are probably like 21, 18 years old right now. And now they're probably 36, 37 in this game, at least in 2033. We'll go through each team just to see who the top player was. So, Cincinnati Reds, you have Sammy Rees. The Brewers, we have Peter Nachakima, I don't know how to say that. Pirates, we have Julio Enriquez, 96 overall. Bobby Bennett from, looks like, what is this team? The Cardinals, there you go. The Diamondbacks, we have Danny Boucher. For the Colorado Rockies, we have Corey Hugh, 95 overall pitcher, probably their ace. For the Dodgers, we have Enrique Arnaz from the Dodgers, 95 overall. Brian Capillo for, looks like, the Padres. James Joyle, 92 overall closing pitcher for the Giants. Javier Luis from the Orioles. Rodney Rivera for the Red Sox. Randy Castilla for the Yankees. Chris Saucedo for the Rays. Pedro Vasquez for the Blue Jays. Robbie Lord for the White Sox. Brian Aguilar, there you go, for the Indians. Pete Walker for the Detroit Tigers. And Wade Sheely for the Royals. And then we have, who is this? Raymond Rodriguez for the Twins. Pedro Alfaro for the Angels, Juan Gonzalez for the A's, Michael Frazier for the Seattle Mariners. Who's this? Rafael Francisco for the Texas Rangers, Miguel Caro for the Houston Astros, Frank Sasuki, or Sasaki, I don't know how to say that, for the, what is this, the Atlanta Braves, and Carlton Landgraf, Carlton from Fresh Prince, for the Miami Marlins, Billy Banks for the Washington Nationals, Alexei Lapointe for the Mets, Robert Mendoza for the Phillies, and Randall Mudd for the Cubs. So that was a long list of names, a lot of weird names, and that's the MLB at this point. His roster looks different, but once you go to pitching rotation, it looks fine. Got I guess decent pitchers here. Probably could trade a few of those, but our lineup, not too bad. We have some decent players. I'm guessing all our player positions are filled good. The CPU, I think, did a good job. There's a lot of old players, though. We need to probably see if we could trade for a decent 28, 29-year-old guy in each position. But starting pitcher looks fine. Relief looks decent. Closing pitcher we're fine with. Catcher we're good with. 35 years old, though, for Adam Overton. Kind of going toward the end of his career. First base, we have Villarreal, so we're good with him. He's our stud. Randall Mudd at second base, we're good at that. Third base, Chase Rivera, 85 overall, 30-year-old. Third baseman. Shortstop, we have Chad Lincoln. Left field, we have David Dew. But we have Chris Aquino, so we could put Chris in there. But center field, we have Brian Diaz, 84 overall, 37 years old. Right field, we have Raymond Saldana, 90 overall, 36 years old. So all these positions look to be fine. One concern is starting pitching, though. We could try trading Tyler or Sean for maybe a decent, like a top player, like a top ace kind of pitcher. We might be able to do that. Let's try that. We'll go to trades. Let's see if we could find a decent pitcher on here. We're losing money. We're minus 12 million in funds. So we'll quickly go ahead and find a pitcher that we could trade for. Okay, so I found this deal. We're going to be getting a 92 overall starting pitcher and an 86 overall starting pitcher in exchange for Raymond Camacho. We already have a first baseman. And right fielder Raymond Saldana, which we already have. We have in left field, we have Chris Aquino and David Dew. So we can switch one of them to right field. And yeah, I'm going to make this trade. And Tyler Villa too. But that's just in order to get the two pitchers. Let's do this deal. Plus, we're losing like, I don't know how much in salary. So we're gaining some money there, which is good. And now our bullpen looks pretty good to start off the season. Doesn't look as bad as it did before. Now we have an ace in Carmen Blanco, who's only 29 years old too. He's a lefty, so he's really good. Or no, he's a righty in throwing, but he's pretty good. So most of our positions look fine. I just want to trade a few players to get rid of that old age and maybe gain for the future, even though there is no future in this challenge. But I think our lineup looks decent to start this off. We got Brian Diaz, Randall Mudd, David Dew, Chase Rivera, Willie Villarreal. Not too bad of a lineup. The only concern is in right field, so go and switch the left fielder in the right field. Chris Aquino, edit player. I'll put him in at right field. There you go. Let's see if he got better or not. There you go, 73 overall, not too bad, but we'll go and move down. Oh, he has to be on my 25-man roster. Promote him to MLB. Now he's 79 overall, so it's looking good in right field. I think we're good to go. Yeah, bullpen looks good. Everything else looks nice. Now we actually have an ace on this team instead of Tyler Avila. Plus, yeah, we kept Sean Almanzar, and yeah, this looks good to go. So I guess we'll start the season off. We're gonna be doing 2 seasons if you're wondering. Let's hopefully win the season, so I don't know, we could build in the future. Okay, so we're gonna make this trade. Right now, Sean Almanzar is not doing very well at all in the MLB, so we're gonna go and trade him to, it looks like the Twins. Because right now, Sean Almanzar is 3-9. He's got a 4.5 ERA, not doing well at all. We can trade him for Jack Sandberg, who's 5-2. He's had over 100 innings pitched, and has an ERA of 2.93, so it's very good. So let's go and acquire this guy. Bring him on to the bullpen. He's gonna be looking good going in here. Where is he? Jack Sandberg. Douglas playing well. Edgar Gonzalez doing. Should I bring out Doug? I don't know. We need a lefty in here. We'll bring out Doug. Put him in there. We should be good. Also bring in the hot man and Jack Sandberg. So we'll go and continue the simulation. Okay, so it looks like Scotty McCall is on the All-Star team. And who else? You don't have any more pitchers. Who's on this team that we have? We have Adam Overton. There we go. He's an all-star. Who else is an all-star on the team? Nobody else is an all-star on the team. Okay, that's pretty sad, but those are all our all-stars. Are Scotty McCall and Adam Overton, the catcher and the closing pitchers. So continue the simulation. Looks like the NL won against the AL in the all-star game. Let's continue the simulation. Okay, so I just got this interesting offer. We got Carl Pickett, our backup catcher, in exchange for Benny McCormick. You know what? I actually might take this trade. We need more pitchers in the bullpen, so why not? We'll take it. So we got one more pitcher in the bullpen. We have way too many arms in the bullpen, that's for sure. So, yeah, I guess he fits in, slides in right there. Carmen Blanco's not doing too good right now. Actually, all our pitchers suck really badly. That's not good. Why is Jack Sandberg in there? Edgar Gonzalez is not doing very well at all. Douglas Fistler's doing really well. We could take out Alan Montoya. And who else? I guess the rest of the guys aren't doing too bad, but our players are not performing like we wanted them to. That's for sure. We'll continue the sim though. Damn it, we didn't make the postseason with an 85 and 78 record. Okay, so we'll stop the sim, see where we finished in the MLB. So, finished third in the National League Central behind the Pirates and the Reds. So, we're 3.5 games back of the Pirates too. It sucks. So close, but so far. National League West, the Diamondbacks were first with a 95 record. Yeah, so that was the MLB. There isn't a single team over 100 wins this season. The highest appears to be, looks like the Rays, 96 and 66 record. So the teams seem to be all balanced. They're not one good team in the entire MLB. That's like really good, like the powerhouse kind of thing. So yeah, I guess I'll go and simulate the rest of this offseason. We'll go see who won the postseason. And it looks like the Diamondbacks won the postseason. They won the 2033 World Series. So go to the offseason, see where we're at. Okay. Retired players. Looks like Ben Bourbon, Jesse Calhoun, Shane Delgado, and Vladimir Rosario. Okay. They all retired. And Eric Abreu is now in the Hall of Fame. An auto-generated player too. 2017 to 2033 career. So not too bad for the Red Sox too. So we'll go and turn off the automated CPU settings, so that way they control the entire thing. Okay, so we got that done. Yeah, looks good. Okay, so we'll go and see who's in the off season. We'll manage contracts. Okay, so I think we signed the players that we needed to. At least we offered players that we needed to. Got David Haig, Alvarez, all these guys are signing. Okay, who do you have left? Okay, so you have some crappy players left that I didn't want to sign. So leave them there. Wait, we'll sign him. Benitez. There we go. Okay, so we'll go check out the coaches. See what we have. So we need coaching staff. We need a manager. Okay. Let's go offer Jose. You know what? We'll offer John Castro. We'll offer him $5 million over 3 years. He doesn't want one. Wow, okay. Let's offer Mitch Cardwell. There you go. Looks decent. So we'll go and sim through the date. Joaquin Benitez signed. So sim through this date. Last day. Okay, so now looks like no, one more day. There you go. So now we can go check out the MLB. So in right field we have Sammy Reyes, who we might want to try and sign. Raymond Saldana. Again, Miguel Caro. Some big time free agents here. Who do you have left? Who do you want to sign practically? We need to think about here. Starting pitching, we got Carmen Blanco, we got Benny McCormick, we got Guy Randolph, Alan Montoya, Edgar Gonzalez. Our bullpen seems to be fine. Going into the next season, we'll check out the other positions though. What do we need? So relief, we could need a reliever. Closing pitcher, we're fine. Catcher, we're good. Adam Overton. First base, we're good. Second base, we're fine. Third base, might need some work, but we're good for the most part. Shortstop, we're fine. We could get rid of Chad Lincoln though in a trade. Left field, we have David Dew, not too bad. Center field, we need a center fielder for sure. Right field, yeah, we're good right field. And that's good. So we need a center fielder and a reliever, it looks like. James wants $500K. We'll give him $500K for that. That's perfect. We got Ryan Benjamin, Derek Bravo. We could just sign Derek. We'll offer him a little bit less money. There you go. I don't think you'll want that, but it's an offer. on the table. Joe Summer, not too bad. Bet 0.32. You know what, we're gonna offer Joe a contract. 12 million. Give him a little bit more. 13.1. There you go. I want Joe Summer. Come on, Joe, you better sign with us. Manuel. Could bring him on too. I don't want to bring on too many players though. 2.2. And we could offer Juan Torres. Should we offer him? No. Yeah, we should be good with all these offers. Hopefully somebody signs with us. Please. We can't offer him. What the heck? We can't offer any of these guys. What the heck? Do we not have any money? Oh no. We don't have any. We have 21 mil left though. How do we not have money? Doesn't make sense. For some reason, there's some glitch. I can't sign Joe Summer for some reason. Doesn't make sense why I can't sign him, but I cannot sign Joe Summer. I'll have to find a left fielder that wants less money than Joe Summer. Got Ray Mortolo. Good sign Ray. Let's try signing Ray. 33 million for 4 years. Timmy Carter, we could try signing him too. Jared Boucher. Let's try to sign those guys. Hopefully we can get them. I want a decent center fielder. Relief. We need relief. James Kai. Throw him on the squad. Looks to be good. Now it's good. Okay, we better be able to sign these guys. Why can we afford these contracts? Can someone tell me why I can't afford these? You have 21 million. Look, I'll show you. 21 million. 21 million in available funds. Can't sign a single damn player. I'll just try signing one reliever. How about that? One reliever. Or we'll go. Actually, no. We'll go to. We just go to outfield. Timmy Carter. Just throw up Timmy. There you go. Bring Timmy on the squad. Brian Diaz. Don't really want him. Stephen Koo. Hector Cruz. All these guys are so old. My God. I want James Kai. Give me James. Give me LeBron James. Okay. I can't afford these contracts. Are you kidding me? Okay, this game's glitched out. I cannot do a single thing. In the National sign Joe Summer. I could have had Joe. The stupid game would not glitch out. It's happened to me so many times in franchise mode before. So many times. Just gonna go let the CPU somebody, because this thing is clearly not working. Okay, so after that free agency, that big issue, we weren't able to sign anybody good. David Dew went up to 85 overall though. He's insanely good. Vinny McCormick 84. Our roster's looking pretty good even though we had those free agency issues. So center field, what do we have at center field? We have a 72 overall player, not too bad, but I want somebody better than that. Right field we have Chris Aquino, and left field we have David Dew. So at catcher we got Adam Overton. First base we have Willie Villarreal. Randall Mudd at second base. Third base we have Chase Rivera, but he went down though. How long is he out for? 2 to 3 months. We gotta sign a third baseman quickly. Shortstop we got Chad Jenkins, and so on. Bullpen's looking fine and dandy. I think we're good to go, but we'll go and find a third baseman because we have our third baseman's out. Okay, so do we have any backup players we could fit at third base? I think we do. First base, 72 overall. Third base. Get Jose Montoya. We could convert to a third baseman. Could convert Jose to a third baseman for 2 to 3 months. Just so we have somebody in there. Third base. Okay, we have an actual decent third baseman there. So it's looking good there. Lineups look good, I'm guessing. Center field, Terrell Bender. Yeah, our roster's looking good to start off, so we'll go and simulate this season. Okay, so our only all-stars for this season was Scotty McCall, Randall Mudd, starting at second base. Doesn't look like there's any other players. So it looks like Scotty McCall and Randall Mudd are only all-stars for this season. It's pretty surprising, because I thought we had a pretty few decent players, but right now, only all-stars. Okay, so we're going to make a trade at the trade deadline. Our team kind of sucks right now, but we're going to trade for Lou Ponce, 13-5 record, 2.16 ERA, in exchange for Omar Franco, Nathan Alvarez, and it looks like it's going to have to be Guy Randolph. He's got a 4-10 record, 4.09 ERA, not good enough. Omar Franco is 18 years old, but we're not going to be doing this for one more year, so might as well trade him right now, the top prospects. Let's make this trade. So now we have a top player on our team. Looks like, yeah, now we have an actual elite player on this team, which is good to see. And our bullpen is looking fine, it looks like right now. Now we finally have a guy with a good ERA, though. It's a thing. Good ERAs make ball clubs. Okay, so we somehow managed to make the playoffs this year. I'm surprised. We did win our division in the National League Central. We were 85 and 77 to end the season off, so I think we were worse than we were last year, but we still ended up winning the division because the Pirates sucked, the Brewers were terrible, and the Reds and the Cardinals were bad. So, yeah, we made the playoffs somehow, and now we're going to be playing a divisional series against the Washington Nationals. We're pretty much screwed at this point, because right now the Nationals, they have... Who do they have? There they are. So the Nationals, they have Billy Banks, Joey Nielsen, Tyrone Hudson, James Stafford. They have tons of good pitchers on this squad, so we're pretty much screwed when it comes to that. Awards, Gold Glove, Chad Lincoln won the Gold Glove for shortstop, and that's it for awards for us. So yeah, we're playing the Washington Nationals in Washington to start off. So let's see if we win that game. Lose the first one. Lose the second one in Washington. We win the first one in Chicago. Win the second one, 2-2 series. This determines it right here. Can we win this game and move on to ALCS? We lost. Damn it, we lost the game. But anyway, that was the 2032 challenge for the MLB The Show 16. So make sure to like and subscribe for more MLB videos like the Blue Jays franchise mode. And thanks for watching, and I will see you later.